Today we're going to talk to you about how much down payment should you put down on a house. Hi, this is Melody Wilson with the ReLIFE team at RE/MAX Lead, and I'm here with Ron Lefebvre today from PureMortgage, and we're talking to you about how much money should I put down when I'm buying a house. Do I have to put 20% down? Sometimes people think they have to put 20% down, which is a strange thought because you can do 5% because most first-time home buyers do not have 20% down. So tell me, why would someone put 20% down?
Yeah, so some of the benefits of getting to that 20% mark would be, the first obvious one would be to not have to pay the CMHC insurance premium. So that's the insurance premium that gets added to the mortgage if you put less than 20% down. But when you get to that 20% mark, there's a few doors that open up for you. One being you get access to longer amortizations, like 30 and 35 year amortizations, which wouldn't otherwise be available. Some of the other benefits would be things like getting access to a home equity line of credit, or even having a little bit more flexible lending rules. Like the banks tend to have a little bit more flexibility on what they're going to approve because they don't need to get the approval from the insurance company. That would be the biggest benefits of putting the 20% down.
Okay. And then there's a lot of people that obviously can't do more than 5% down, but if I had 20, what if I put less? Can I do that? Like if I want to do 10 or 15%?
Yeah, great question. So you're starting to see more and more people now actually choose to put 10%, for example, even if they have the 20% down payment, because when you put less than 20% down and you have that mortgage insured through CMHC or Genworth, you actually open the door to lower interest rates. So the most competitive space right now in the mortgage world is actually in the insured mortgages. So you tend to get lower rates if you're putting less than 20% down because of the fact that the bank has that added security with the insurance backing them up, so that if there was ever a default, they're guaranteed their money to get out of it. But there's actually different insurance premiums too if you put 5% versus 10 versus 15. And I tend to find that 10% seems to be that sweet spot because it's the drop from 5 to 10 is pretty substantial. Once you get from 10 to 15, it's just a slight drop. And then obviously at 20, it goes away completely. But 10% tends to be the spot where I'm seeing more and more people now that are choosing to get to, even if they have the 20% down payment, right. Because if the amount of interest that they save is greater than the amount that they're paying the premium of insurance, then it can make for a smart financial decision long term.
Which totally makes sense. And I mean, to answer the question of how much down payment you should put, you need to actually talk to a professional such as Ron. You can contact him right here. And if you have questions about buying your home, feel free to contact me, and here's my contact information. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys next time.